Why hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. So the other day on Twitter I asked you guys what foundation you want me to test out because I haven't done a testing out foundation video like ever. So I really want to do one, and I think it's fun to do one probably like once a month because there's always a new foundation coming out. There's a big hype about it as well. So yeah, follow me on Twitter, always tweet me what products or what brands to look for and what products to try out. Did that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, the other day on Twitter, I asked you guys what foundation you want me to test out, and a lot of you guys asked for the Infallible L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation, and it lasts up to 24 hours. I won't be able to test this out for 24 hours straight because tomorrow I got a Dermapen facial, so I need to make sure that my skin is really clean for that. But I will leave this on as long as I can. I'm hoping to leave this on for at least, I think 6 hours is a fair chance. I hope 6 hours is enough. I'll try to leave it on for a little bit longer than 6 hours, but I'll let you guys know. I just want to say thank you to everyone that took their time to vote what foundation they want me to test out for my YouTube video. It just means so much to me when you guys communicate with me and I communicate with you guys as well, because at the end of the day, my YouTube channel is for you guys. Like, whatever I test out, whatever I talk about, all the videos I create is mainly for you guys. None of it is for like brands or anything. I promise you guys. And you guys mean the world to me, and I want to help you guys out as much as I can through my YouTube videos, through my pictures, through my Instagram videos, through anything and everything. Let's go back to the foundation. So I got sent this to me by PR, and in the PR that it got sent to me, it's available on Amazon, and I'm gonna get that up right now. I hope you don't mind that a little bit of my door is in frame. Okay, so the L'Oreal Paris Pro Glow. Pro Glow, it's on Prime, so you can get this the next day if you wanted to. And there are 12 shades, and it is $11.99 as well. How many mils is it? It is 1.0 fluid ounces, so that is 30 mils. So that's not bad. And also I like the fact that it comes in a squeezy bottle, because if this foundation turns out to be one of my favorite foundations, I'm one of those people where I would just like squeeze every little ounce and bit of foundation or product that's inside the bottle, and I'm like, no, I don't want you to finish, not today, not yet. That's the type of person I am. And if this turns out to be my favorite foundation, then that means, yeah, you're able to squeeze everything out. Not like one of those pump bottle foundations where you're like shaking it really hard, and even though you got like a little bit left, you still want to scrape that bit out, and you end up getting like a spoon or something just to scrape it out and put it on your face. Yeah, that's me. So right in front of me I have 4 shades. So thank you to L'Oreal for sending me 4 shades. That means I should be able to get my exact shade. I'm gonna not open all of them up, only because I met a woman the other day, and she is a ex-cancer patient, shall I say, and she just a badass, super cool woman. Like, her name is Kaz. I'm gonna link down her Instagram. Her Instagram handle is called Wigs for Heroes, and what she does is that she creates mini like pamper boxes for people who suffer from cancer. Only in England though at the moment. I'm hoping in the future that it covers worldwide. And she's just the sweetest woman ever, and you know, giving her all my unused makeup made her so happy, and I can't wait to make everyone else happy as well when I give away those makeup. So what it is that I'm not allowed to donate used makeup to her charity, and the reason why is because cancer patients, they are very sensitive to like infections. I don't want to make them more sick. I don't want to sound rude when I say that, but I don't want to risk that. So I hope you guys can understand that I don't want to swatch these. I just want to give this to someone who's going to make them so happy, and they're brand new, never been used, and I'm just gonna guess and pray that 205 is my colour, because 207 looks a little bit too pinkish, but 205 looks a bit more yellow. I just want to help people. I just want to, you know, make the world a better place. I mean, I can't do much, but I can do little things like this, you know? Alright, so before ooh, oh my god, this is so cool. So at the back of the bottle, there's like a little tally. Can I call it a tally? I don't know if I can call it a tally, but can you see it says Radiance? radiance, I mean not radiance, it says finish, and then there's like a little coloured spot, so it indicates what type of foundation it is and what type of texture it is as well. That's really cool. Oh my god, what a smart way to like read things instead of like reading a whole list of things like this foundation does this and this and this, and it's got this in it and this in it and this in it. This is just straight to the point. It is a radiance finish, you can wear up to 24 hours, it's medium coverage, and the texture is air light. Like, I love that. I love the fact that they made it like this, just so quick and easy to read instead of like reading it all day every day with all these fancy words in it and everything. So yeah, first impressions on packaging, nice one. But first thing I'm gonna do, oh wow, can you hear that? It's definitely very liquidy by the sound of it. I'm gonna swatch on my hand first, but first let me just take this little thing out. Oh, I don't think that's my shade, but it's okay, we can work with it though. Oh, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. And now I'm gonna blend it out. Yeah, it's definitely not my exact colour, but it's okay. I've got bronzer, we can contour, we can work with this somehow. The more I blend it doesn't make my hand look ashy, so that's a good thing. So it shouldn't make my skin look ashy or weird or like, you know, one of those foundation floaty heads type of makeup looks. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and just tie my hair up. I got these clips from Sainsbury's the other day. I saw them and I was like, I remember those, I used to wear them all the time. So I'm just gonna use these to clip my hair back, because I've been trying to find good hair clips for my hair. My hair is like so thick and it's really like slippery as well, and I need like a strong grip, and I feel like these are the best ones so far. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my favorite all-time primer, and that is the Tarte Clean Slate Primer. If you got oily skin and some from Texture and some from Large Pores, honey, try this out. It's vegan, it's cruelty free, and it smells like skincare. It is wicked. What I'm gonna do is, on one side of my face, I'm gonna do a beauty blender, and then on the other side of the face, I'm gonna use a brush. And the brush I'm using is really interesting. Let me try to find it. So this is the brush that I'm gonna be blending it out on the other side. This is the Bare Minerals Luxe Performance Brush, and I just think it's just so interesting. It's got this little edge, and it's flat as well, so I can really like get it in my nose, get underneath my eyes, spread it down, and it's quite big, so I'll be able to like finish my foundation quite quickly in terms of like blending it out, I mean. Alright, now that my primer is on, I'm just gonna let that set in for a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead and just read what this foundation claims. Even though it claims what it does at the back of the bottle, I just want to see if there's like any specific guideline or any, you know, specific way of using it, because you know some foundations are like that. Okay, so just landed from the USA and exclusive to Amazon, stock up on Pro Glow foundation for the first time in the UK while stocks last. Infallible Pro Glow liquid foundation is a light foundation with radiant, healthy glow finish to give a boost to dull or dry skin. So people with dry skin, this might be good for you. Medium coverage, it's a long wear formula, lasts up to 24 hours and hides imperfections for a smooth, clear complexion. The foundation's available in 12 shades, perfect for normal or dry skin in need of hydration. See the chart below to find your shade. So when you go on Amazon, it'll come this guideline. So I don't know if you guys can see it. So at the top is the True Match foundation, which you can get in store. But the Infallible Pro Glow, it says that you can't get it in store, but I'm gonna see if you can get it in store. I will do my research and I'll link it down below. And it just like guides you on what shade you possibly could be. I love the L'Oreal True Match foundation, man. That foundation, listen, the undertone in those foundations are so skin light, and it's so hard to find a drugstore affordable foundation that is so like to your color. And yeah, I am in love with the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I've been using it for a really long time, and if there's any drugstore foundation that I could personally recommend, it would be L'Oreal True Match, or it could be the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Those are the only two foundations I personally recommend, so hopefully this one is also a keeper. I do have oily skin, but I still want to test this out and just let you guys know whether it's good or not. Just because I have oily skin, that doesn't mean I don't need hydration. I do need hydration. It means my skin is very dehydrated from the deep layers of my skin. So that's why my skin is freaking out and creating all those oils on my skin. So yeah, just want to let you guys know what my skin is like and just test this out. Pigment seems pretty good in terms of like the pigment in the foundation. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that in now. Oh, not my shade, but it's okay. Oh, that's just evened out my skin. Oh my god, girl. I need a close-up mirror. First impressions, wow. Like, oh my god. This is not sponsored, by the way. I just want to let you guys know. Oh my god. This is like surprisingly really nice coverage, and it doesn't feel heavy or cakey or anything like that. And those are the type of problems I'm currently going through right now, is that when I wear a full coverage foundation, it's really heavy, and I don't like that nowadays. Like back in the day, I was like, yeah, full coverage foundation, the feel of being heavy, yeah, that's great. Nowadays, I actually don't like it. I like to have a full coverage foundation that's really lightweight and doesn't weigh my skin down and doesn't feel like my skin is feeling worse throughout the day. Because you know, sometimes when you wear heavy ass foundation, your skin is feeling heavy. I don't like that feeling no more. But this, so far, it feels really nice. Yeah, that's all I can say for now, but let's just carry on. I'm gonna do the other side with a beauty blender. I really like this. Oh my god. There's like a natural glow going on with this foundation. Like, I don't look too shiny just yet. It's so pretty. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I like this so far. Oh my god. I'm actually really surprised. Like, when it says that it's a hydrating foundation and it's lightweight and it's full coverage, I'm like, it's done a good job. It's evened out my skin. Even though I thought this colour was a bit too light for me, I don't think it's that bad. But oh my god, I like it! Oh my god, okay, I'm now gonna go ahead and put some concealer on and put some powder on and just see how it works. Personally, I can't see a difference between the Beauty Blender size compared to the brush size. If anything, I would always go for the Beauty Blender just because it's just so quick to blend things out, and this brush did a good job, I'm not gonna deny it, but it did take a while to blend out. This took like 30 seconds as this took like a minute, and time is precious, guys. So this is my favorite concealer right now, and that is the Maybelline Dreamy Brightening Creamy Concealer E. Oh, I look so much more awake now. Loving it, loving it, loving it. And now I'm gonna go in with my favorite powder, the Patrick Star x MAC Cosmetics Patrick's powder. Oh god, this powder just makes everything look better. And I like to use a really big fluffy brush. This is the Spectrum A01 brush, and I just go into Patrick's powder just really lightly, dust it off, and just go over my whole entire face just to set the foundation. I still can't get over how light this foundation feels. Like, it just feels like nothing is on my skin. It just feels very hydrated. That's all it is. It feels like a tinted moisturizer. Oh my god, that is the best way I can describe this foundation. I'm now gonna go off camera and just quickly do my eye makeup, and I will be right back. And I'm back. You know, I thought I'd go for a natural look because why not? So I just filmed this look. It's gonna be on my Instagram, and I'll leave a link down below just in case you guys are wondering how to achieve this cool tone, dramatic, glittery-ish type of eyeshadow look. Oh, I'm using this really nice eyeshadow from MAC. It's called I Like to Watch. Listen. Beautiful. And this highlight as well, I'm using the old school but the good school type of sleek makeup palette. This is the Cleopatra Kiss one, and I'm using Sphinx. Listen, I've forgotten how good this looks. It's like glass highlighter skin type of thing, you know what I'm saying? It's so cute, I love it. Anyway, back to the foundation. As I was applying the contour, the blusher, the highlighter, the everything, my skin still looks good. The only thing was that as I was doing my eyeshadow look and everything, a little bit of my oiliness was coming through. So straight off the bat, straight away, I can tell you guys this. If you have oily skin, yes, you can use this. However, be aware that you have to pat yourself down 5 times a day if you're gonna wear this. It is good so far, I'm not gonna lie. Someone with dry, dehydrated skin was gonna use this. Oh my god, it is gonna work really well for them because you guys saw it on my skin. There was no dry patches, it evened out my skin, it covered some of my, you know, hyperpigmentation, it covered some of my spots. I just have nothing negative to say so far, but I'm gonna, you know, do some check-ins throughout the day and let you guys know how I feel about it. I'm not gonna powder myself too much from now till I take off this makeup, so that way I can show you guys how greasy I get, and also I've got really good lighting as well, so that way you guys can really see the oiliness and everything. And I'm gonna zoom you guys in. It's gonna be a little bit scary because, you know, my skin ain't that great, but anyway, hey ho, I'm a human being. So this is the close-up of what my skin looks like. I'm really sorry, honey, but I'm gonna be on silent. I'm gonna go about with my day. I'm just gonna do some work on my laptop and make a cup of tea, and I will check in about 3 hours. I think 3 hours is a good enough time to see what happens to this. Check-in time. So it's been about, I'd say, not 3 hours, it's been about an hour and a half. I just wanted to show you guys the makeup. I just took some pictures which I will insert around. And guys, this foundation, I just can't believe how good it feels on my skin. I'm just hoping that when I take it off, there's like no like little allergic reaction happening. Like that happened to me once. I remembered I tried, I think it was MAC Studio Fix or something. It was a MAC foundation. It's one of those full coverage foundation that smelled like petrol. I know that sounds really rude, but it really did smell like it. And that gave me an allergic reaction, but I didn't feel any pain or anything, which is so weird. But this foundation is just so far thumbs up. I promise you guys, I have not powdered or got any blotting paper or any of that to my skin. Like I pinky promise you, I haven't done anything to my skin. And it looks like this, like another check-in. So it's been about 2 hours, an hour and a half, something like that. And I just came off of an Instagram live with you guys. I'm a little bit greasy like here and here, and that's normal for me because I have oily skin. It still feels really lightweight. It hasn't gone cakey, especially underneath my eyes. I find that my foundation goes a little bit cakey underneath my eyes. I'm gonna leave it on for another hour and a half, 2 hours-ish, and I'll see you in literally now. It literally felt like a second ride, even though I've been wearing this for like almost 7 hours, I believe. I've had this on for a good 7 hours and I am greasy. So this foundation is definitely not for oily prone skin type thingy. Oh sorry, I'm just so tired. This foundation is definitely not for oily skin, but the thing is, I would still wear this again, and the reason why I would wear it again is because it just feels so lightweight. It feels like a BB. To be totally honest with you guys, I don't mind being oily throughout the day. I'm used to it. Even when I wear full coverage matte foundation, I am still somehow greasy looking. Anyway, so regardless, I have to blot and wear powder in order to get rid of the shine. So this, it just doesn't bother me, the oiliness. I do feel like a little bit has faded on my jawline. I don't know, it might be because when I was taking pictures, I had my jumper like on my chin trying to take like cute pictures, you know what I'm saying? So I think a little bit transferred, so this foundation can transfer. I did blow my nose earlier, I know it's TMI, but I did blow my nose earlier and like a little bit of like foundation came off. So definitely be careful when it comes to like napping or when it comes to like, you know, other stuff. So how do I feel about this foundation? I approve of it. I honestly do approve of it. I think it's great. It's $11.99 in England. It's on Amazon Prime as well, so you can get it the next day. The coverage is great. The texture is great. It evened out my skin. Even though I'm greasy, it doesn't matter. That can be sorted out within like 3 seconds. I really like it. I will wear this foundation again. It still feels lightweight even though I'm super oily. If you have oily skin, then you guys know what I mean. When you have oily skin throughout the day, your skin feels heavier because it's oily, you know? But no, I still feel pretty decent. Like, it's not compared to like my Huda Beauty foundation. If you try that foundation, you know that is full coverage, and throughout the day when you get a little bit oily, it just feels heavy. This doesn't, so this I could work with. I guess the only con that I have to say is that I just wish there were more shades. There are 12 foundation shades. I don't know why there are 12. I wish in the future that they could release 24 or 30 rather than 12 foundation, because this is a really good foundation. I think maybe, now don't quote me on this or any of that, I personally think the reason why they released 12 is because they just want to test it out and see if consumers like it, and if it's setting really fast or if it's setting really well, and if it is, then they'll produce more. That's what I think. So hopefully this foundation does do well and they will create more shades for everyone, because I feel like everyone deserves to try out this foundation. I hope this review helped you guys out. I honestly hope that I covered as much as I could. If I've forgotten anything, please let me know down below. That way I can be better at my reviews. I'm still learning, you know. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up as well. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and obviously subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to press the bell button, that way you never ever miss any of my videos. If you like what I do, then yeah, press that. I love you guys, bye. Okay, seriously, bye. Bye.